Just out here melting some snow so I can have some drinking water to go into town with. Took some of that fine from yesterday with me. I won't say how much, but whatever Alaska state law allows for personal adult consumption, that's how much I took. But I stripped some of the flour off of it to use, and I was going to take some of this because you can use it for making butter and stuff, but my friend didn't want to mess with it, so I don't have a crock pot out here, so I'm just gonna burn it, dispose of it in a responsible manner. Yeah, that's what I call a fire. Can't blame them for not wanting to mess with it. Law's so goofy. You know, before legalization, they said they were going to take care of disabled people like me. That was the whole point of legalization, blah, blah, blah. And then after legalization, it's like, well, how much money do you got? You know, and that's the point. Not much, because I'm disabled and I can't work. I make a little bit of money I get comes off this seed business, which, you know, is just about dead in the holidays. And, you know, it just really struck me how little the Alaska cannabis industry cares and how ghetto they've become. They're just another, you know, ghetto industry. They pay starvation wages. Their trash is all over town. And to think that, you know, something like this that a disabled person like myself could have used to stave off the constant stabbing chest pains I have, and they would think so little of us, not just to ignore us like they do, but to take it and throw it in the trash, and not even pay for the trash, the 20 bucks to take it to the dump. Just take it to Cuddy Park and dump it there, you know, like 100 feet from a playground. This is the kind of people that own these shops and grow the weed now. It's just another gross corporations running it, like taking your car to get worked on, expecting to get screwed. You know, there's no morality in it. There's no ethics. I'm just really disgusted at the way it's gone. You know, it's just another product of our society. It's all narcissism. Me. I see it all the time online. I mean, don't get me wrong, most of my actual customers are great, but it's like every day the scammers and the narcissists. There was this guy the other day that, you know, made an offer of like $2 on this and some seeds I saw. It wouldn't even be enough to ship it, you know. And then he starts harassing me even after I tell the guy I've got heart and kidney failure. There's a good chance I'll be dead a year from now. And he wants to just keep going, blah, 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 blah. Oh, I'll pray for you then. No, you're just being a jerk, dude. It's all about you. Even when the guy has told you, you know, he's disabled, he may be dying, you just keep going. Me. That's the whole society. Nobody cares about anyone else anymore. You know, I've tried to adopt this philosophy in my own business, as small as it is, in any business that I've run. I always tried to be self-employed because being neurally divergent, I always found it difficult to get along in these normie groups. But there's this concept, and full disclosure, I am not a Christian, but I do consider myself a person of faith. I don't want to get into all that. But there's this concept in the Bible that money and prosperity that comes to you isn't yours, it's God's. It's on loan to you to do God's work with. And I've tried to apply that in my own business. You know, like if I think I have something that can help somebody, then I just give it to them. You know, like medicinal mushrooms, things like that. I got enough to share, then you should share it. That's why it came into your life. You know, and I certainly don't see that in the Alaska cannabis industry. It's just me. I mean, they could help disabled people, and it would actually probably be easier, you know, to just give the stuff away, and then instead of try to just do some, you know, sneak and creep and put it in the trash here and there to save 20 bucks. And don't, you know, I can already hear them down in the comments. Oh, but this happened, that. Bullshit, man. They just don't care. You know, it's just all excuses. It's an excuse-based society anymore. But anyways, that's my rant for today. Not a bad fire though. I think I'm gonna go back there today and see if any's still laying there and get another 1-day allotment. My doctors have yanked me around, going back and forth on what's actually wrong with me. What they have shown me on film is there's a the flap in my heart's not closing well, and there seems to be an aortic swelling on my aorta, embolism, whatever you call it. And I've been told if it pops, I could be dead before the ambulance gets there. And of course, because Alaska government has an official policy of genocide towards the disabled, I've just been kind of left to die out in the woods and trying to make a go of it, see if I can somehow channel that into YouTube videos and YouTube views and enhance my business, maybe make enough to survive. And then if I don't, you know, they'll have that much more egg on their face, you know, because a lot of these people that are dying homeless up here, they're just dying anonymously on the street because they didn't, you know, think to buy a GoPro camera when the PFD came one year. I couldn't afford this, is what I make, you know. But I figure just record the whole ride, you know. But I'm feeling better today. The chest pain's gone. It doesn't feel like a little man sticking a knife in my chest. Yeah. Like I say, you know, that's the thing that's always amazed me in life. I've worked a lot of different jobs, worked for a lot of wealthy people, and getting back to this concept of people don't use their prosperity to help others. I worked for this one guy. He had like $15 million in the bank. You know, this is like his checking account. I know this because he told me. And you know, he could have given me life-changing money and he wouldn't even notice it was gone. But instead he gives me advice like, well, save 10% of what you make, you know, like, bro, you're not even giving me enough money for food and bus fare, you know. That's the boomers for you. They're the ones that ruined this country. The me generation, and they're passing it down to the kids who are getting even worse. But, my advice to you, try to get off grid. You know, try to get a few good people that care about you and you can care about, because in the end, that's all you're going to have. If it wasn't for 2 or 3 people this year, I probably wouldn't even be here making this video. So, hope you liked it. Like, subscribe, comment as long as you got something nice to say, because I'm just removing all the negative stuff. I don't need it. So, oh yeah, check out my Etsy and eBay pages, and have a great day.